going to show you 4 drills that we use for releasing tension or tightness through the posterior chain. You're going to need a band, or if you don't have a band you can just use a towel, a standard foam roller and a small ball. For some individuals, lacrosse balls like this one here might be a bit too hard. You may be better off with something softer like a tennis ball. Okay, so for the first exercise we're going to stretch out the hamstring. So there's a couple of important points when we're stretching out the hamstring. So we're going to lie down flat, placing the band over the ball of the foot. So the opposite leg, we make sure it is locked, and we're going to lie back, relaxing the shoulders and the head. So we pull the knee in as close as possible to the shoulder, and then we gradually start to straighten out the leg, just to the point where we feel the tension right in the middle of the hamstring. It's important not to let the space between the knee and the shoulder open out, so we're trying to keep the knee in as close as possible, and as we open the leg, you'll see I feel a good stretch there now, but you can still see there's still a bend on the leg. So for a lot of people, when we straighten out the leg, the stretch might shift in, or the tension might shift here into the back of the knee or the calf, where we always want to bang on in the middle of the hamstring. Okay. The other important point is when we find a stretch, is that we keep the opposite leg locked. When we bend this knee, that's just going to release the tension here off the hamstring. Okay, so like in the other stretching videos, we can use the 4-4-4 breathing method. So when we find the stretch, we slowly inhale for 4. When we hold our breath and brace, we're going to put more tension on the band. And then when we exhale, we kind of consciously try to soften the hamstring, but we don't release the tension on the band. Okay, so we'll go something like this. I inhale. When I brace, I'm putting more tension on the band, and then when I exhale, I'm consciously trying to let this muscle soften, but I don't want to release the tension off the band. The second exercise, we're going to work into the glute. Okay, so we're going to take our left foot up onto our right knee. Our left hand goes between the legs, and our right hand comes out onto the outside, and we grab the front of the knee. If you find that you're too tight and you can't do this one, just grab in behind the knee. Or even if that's too much, you can do this against like a door frame. Have your foot up against the door frame to create that tension for you. Okay. So when you're in position, first you're going to try to relax the upper back and the head onto the floor. And then the second point is to make sure that the knee, you're not pulling towards the center of your chest. You want it in line with the shoulder. Okay. So when we're here, we keep the knee slightly to the outside, in line with the shoulder. So we don't want to be pulling in like this towards the middle of the chest. And we can use the same 4-4-4 method for that one. The third exercise, we take your foam roller, and we're going to sit onto the center of the roller. Okay, so your feet are flat. We're going to take our left foot up onto the right knee, same as we just done for the glute stretch. And we're going to have all our weight here on the left hand. If you imagine kind of spotlights on your hips, you're going to turn your hips that the lights are shining off 45 degrees. And then we're going to roll forward on the roller, and you're going to know when you hit it. It's just going to be right at the top of the curve of the bum cheek, and it normally feels like a toothache in your arse cheek. So we're just going to roll, and if for some people this might be really sore, so what you need to do is just hold on to the spot and just breathe through it. So slowly inhale. And when we exhale, we always blow the air out. We're trying to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. So we blow out, and we're consciously trying to relax. Remember, flexibility is about relaxing the muscles under tension. If we feel something sore and we're like, and we're creating more tension, that's sending the wrong signals to the nervous system. So it's always about trying to relax the muscles that are under tension. Okay? And the fourth exercise then, we're going to take our ball. An important note is that we don't roll the lower back, and we never use the roller to roll our spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie flat, and we just place the ball underneath a soft part of the lower back muscle. So it's never on the spine, and it's not on my pelvis or the back of the hip. And what we're doing is we're just going to take the same leg that's on the same side as the ball, and we're just going to move the leg around, and you'll feel that kind of manipulating the muscle. and it's more just of a massage of the lower back. You know, you might find a tender spot, and the same method, you can just breathe through it. So just slowly inhale, and we're exhaling, blowing the air out, and we're trying to relax the muscle that's under tension.